Well, good evening and welcome to the Psychic Coffee Shop, Coffee and Tea with Aeson and Gwen. How are you, darling?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm staying pretty chill right now. Having a good night.
Oh, good. How many hostages do we currently have?
If I told you, it would be bad.
No, honey. That's if you tell me where you put the rhododendron, which we'll talk about in a minute. That would be bad.
Yeah.
But for those that don't know, Lady Gwendolyn is in event mode.
Yeah.
Yes, she's in event mode. Tell them what's going on. What you done now?
Central West Virginia Pagan Pride. This is the fourth official no, the 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's back this up a little bit. Okay. So this is the fourth official year for Central West Virginia Pagan Pride.
Hmm.
But I've been working on Pagan Pride events since 2 years prior to that in 2018 and 2019 when it was Morgantown before it came to me. Hi
Right.
everybody.
Hello,
So
everyone.
Saturday is the big event. We are really excited. We've got classes, lots of vendors. Like if you need anything, these vendors got you. It's
I'm not
really
sure about
exciting.
that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm
I'm
really.
pretty impressed by the level of vendors we got this year,
Well, I'm
and the
always
readers, of
impressed
course.
by them. That wasn't the comment about that.
What?
Okay, the comment was, I'm not sure they have everything I need.
I'm sure if they don't, we know someone.
Well, yeah. It's so hard to find good foxglove anymore.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, so yeah, vendors, readers, entertainment, classes, everything. We're all
Yeah.
good.
I'm going to be there doing readings in Reiki. Reiki's $5 for 5 minutes. It'll be fun.
Yes.
Yes.
Natalie
Normal.
will be doing readings as well, and Casey Maxwell will
Yep.
also be a reader.
She's a newbie. We'll have to test her out.
She's good. Like I have seen her.
We'll see about that. I'm a picky reader.
Okay, yes. Okay, so I've seen her in a couple of different places. She was at Pagan Pride last year with her art, and she's a phenomenal artist. So she likes to create during the event. So
Well,
stop
that's
by, see what she's creating. But she will also be doing readings as well. And Natalie vended at the West Virginia Case Paranormal Expo last year, and I went to kind of be her assistant, help be her muscle, and Casey was there reading as well, and I saw people like in tears, like really really get into their emotions. So not saying that you know she's gonna rip you apart. No, it's heartfelt.
well, not only that, but a lot of times, and it's just the energy. Like, I
Mhm.
don't know, 2020, I think I should have just bought stock in Kleenex as much as I paid to buy them. I could have used the dividend and a referral code.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there, I'll just be happy to see my favorite people. Absolutely, because this is how we mingle. This
Yeah.
is how we get together anymore. Because we're not getting together on every full moon and don't say it. I realize that I do enough events that it almost falls on every quarter. There are 4 events, there are 4 quarters. I get that. But I'm not doing it anymore. Well, I'm adding one more.
If you had a Samhain event, I'm biting you.
A what?
Samhain event.
No, 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 no. Um, Actually, during the winter months, probably I don't know. I would like to say January because February, for anyone that follows me, knows that that's whenever I start divination night. So I can't have anything happening during that time.
Well, we
Um,
have the Yule Ball, young lady.
we have the Yule Ball.
We
So,
also are participating in the run of the Black Rose. So, just
yes.
how many things do you want to do at the same time?
But the problem is, nobody will tell me no.
No,
But you'll like it when I tell you what it is.
I'm listening.
I want to have a psychic fair in Morgantown.
Okay, find a location.
Natalie, I talked to her. She's on board to help, me find a location and stuff like that. And
Must
we'll do
have
like a
heat,
big old
must
West
have
Virginia
coffee,
psychics event.
must have heat, must have coffee.
Oh yes, because this is going to be indoors.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are. That doesn't matter indoors or out indoors. I'm going to, clarify indoors here.
Okay.
Must have heat. I am an old man. If I get cold, I get grumpy and people cry.
Yeah, I believe that. Like I do too. I mean, I would like to have an event that I could participate in. I think that would be great,
Right.
but I can't.
Well, you can. It's called regulation and having, you know, professionals show up to do the event.
Oh, I mean, I do other events. Like, for example, the next time I will be seen out in public at an event is the Flatwoods Monster Convention.
Uh huh.
That is September 9th.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, September 9th at the Days Inn in Flatwoods.
Right.
So I'm excited for that. So I just automatically assumed that you wanted to know what's coming up for me.
Well, of course, I automatically want for you to know that. Now I'm after Pagan Pride. I'm going to be doing the Tarot Summit at Earth Magic.
Now, when is that going to be?
That'll be September 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Oh, okay. So the same weekend I'll be in Flatwoods, you'll be in Morgan. We're just going to swap locations.
Basically. Yeah, I'll be at Earth Magic doing the Tarot Summit. If it does well, there'll be a Wiccan Summit. And what it is it's a 3-day power packed event. I'm teaching 4 classes and doing readings.
That is exciting.
Yep. And it's $150 for the ticket. If you want to take all 4 classes, which is Scrying, Tarot 101, Tarot 102, and Shotgun Tarot. Free class this time is Shotgun Tarot. It'll be Friday night.
Wow.
So that'll be fun. And if you want more information, go see Madam Mo at Earth Magic. She will take care of the ticket, your digital manuals, all of it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And Earth Magic is our official 2023 Shop of the Year. Cheers to Earth Magic.
Yes. She is wonderful. She has done so much for the community. Her and her little shop is a little powerhouse.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So that'll be fun.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. So I have that, and then I normally during my off season,
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking classes and furthering my education to add to my work.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm starting right after Pagan Pride.
Ah. What are you taking? Cookies and cream? How to bake a tarot card?
No, actually, I am going to add to my Reiki
Uh-huh.
and take a Egyptian Reiki class,
Mm-hmm.
a aromatherapy Reiki class, and a reflexology um, ref- reflexology Reiki class. Yeah, let
I
me
thought
say
you
that
didn't
again.
like feet.
Huh?
I thought you didn't like feet.
I can't stand mine to be touched because I have neuropathy and I can't feel anything. So, it's like, yeah, whatever. But I have background in nursing, as most of us do. And
Right.
so it doesn't bother me to, wash someone's body or wash between their toes and lotion and all of that. So I
Right.
can do it.
Well,
It
good.
goes,
I guess that you can do it, but again, I thought you didn't like feet.
I would have to stake claim in baby wipes.
Yes. Hand sanitizer.
I keep that handy. I keep that
Yeah.
handy. Well,
And yes, if you come to my table for a reading, you will have to use hand sanitizer because I noticed that my cars don't destroy themselves so much because of people's dirty hands.
yeah.
A little bit of Florida water added to it just to do a little spiritual cleanse. But, that'll be fun. But no, I'm looking forward to Pagan Pride this year. I've been a lazy mofo. I'm just a vendor this year, and I'm running Pagan Panel, which I have some interesting questions this year to debate.
Oh, so you got them all ready.
I have questions. I've been building them all. What's your favorite nightshade?
Okay, so joining you on Pagan Panel
Uh huh.
is Mo,
Uh huh.
and our Pagan of the Year, 2023 Pagan of the Year, Megan Black. She
Uh huh.
also works up at Earth Magic,
Mm
and our keynote speaker, Sarah Mastros.
hmm. Mm hmm.
That and you, of course, that is our Pagan Panel.
You're right. Is Father Tommy coming?
Not that I've heard. I
If so,
know I
he's
would love
he
to
has a
have him
reserved
back.
seat.
It just hasn't been lining up with his schedule.
I know, and that's sad
Yeah.
because he's fun. I can pick on him all day, and he can hand it right back to me.
Yes. So maybe next year. I already got a theme,
Well, I figure
and
you already have a theme. And
I don't have a date yet, and the
mhm.
animal is still up for debate.
Well, we've done the Raven. Now it's
Mhm.
time to do the Dragon.
The dragon will not fit with this aesthetic.
Uh huh. There's more than one type of dragon.
Okay, but
There's
like
fire dragons, there's water
I'm
dragons,
just
there's
gonna have to
air
like
dragons.
secretly come up with a poll to put out there for everybody and like describe a scene or something like that. I'm gonna have to be creative about it, and to get the community to tell me the animal that would best suit this theme without telling you what the theme is.
Well, that'll be fun. But, Pagan Pride is set in stone. Everything is all together with it. I have an idea for the Yule Ball. I think we should do fire and ice.
To do what?
The theme should be fire and ice.
Oh, yes. I like it.
Yep.
Oh, I want to come dressed as the Wicked Witch of West Virginia.
Okay, but I don't know if coveralls will be appropriate for all the activities we have to do.
I
And
got called Glenda, and I was like, oh no. I get called a lot of things with my name being Gwendolyn, so
Uh-huh.
I just go with it anymore.
Yep.
As long as you're calling me something, I don't care.
Oh, give me a minute. I want to look up something.
Okay. So, the little and I are heading down to Flatwoods tomorrow to meet up with the speaker and get set up. So I'll get a picture and well, I'm going to location
Mhm.
and do a video because there are going to be some location changes from last year to this year.
Okay.
Aeson, you and I have talked about it
Okay.
um, privately
Uh-huh.
about where the vendors are, because of all your experience. I was like,
Right.
help. So I'll do a video there and get it uploaded so people last minute can watch and get an idea of where things are going to be the day of, and that way
Mhm.
there's no confusion.
Right.
So what was you looking up?
I was looking up the name of the other witch. Because there's Ursula. No, not Ursula. I'll send it to you because it's fucking with my thing.
Elphida, yeah,
Uh,
because of me. That's the Wicked Witch.
no, I was looking about the one with the house.
I didn't know that she had a name. She was the East, Wicked Witch of the East.
Yeah.
And I know that she has names because I have the Gregory Maguire books. So I know that she has a name in there, but I can't remember what it was.
Sending it to you.
Okay.
There you go.
Let's see if I can look. All right, where did you send it to?
Private chat. Keep you in
Okay,
one.
that's why I'm not seeing it. All right. Okay. Aparilla,
Uh-huh.
like abracadabra. Eveline and
Mm-hmm.
Evamine
Mm-hmm.
are the other three witches of Oz. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like abracadabra.
Yeah. I like that spelling of it too, actually,
Yeah.
because that's not what you normally see. Normally, you see it with the C's, right?
Yep.
All right. So yeah,
So yeah.
got a lot of things going on. I've kind of taken the summer off because of mental health reasons, and so and I, focus on Pagan Pride. It's the big one.
It is
I have all
huge.
these other events, but Central West Virginia Pagan Pride is like the beast of them all.
Right. And
Like,
it needs to be the beast of it all.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I put more into that,
Yeah.
and like people had questioned me about not really having classes at Beltane, but I thought that
Well,
I
I'm
don't
going to
know
say
why I
this.
didn't go for
People
it.
will not like this. That is so rude.
What?
To question an event organizer about having or not having something.
Well, I think they, of course, I'm trying to think benefit of the doubt. I think they were, getting things confused with Pagan Pride because Central West Virginia Pagan Pride, we always have classes. I
Right.
hadn't started, Beltane, this was the first year. It was kind of well, let's do it and see what happens.
Right. Well, here's the thing with it, though, and this is the thing people have to understand. That's an outdoor event. It is in the middle of May, so we don't know what the weather is going to be like. We
Yeah.
don't know exactly where things are going to be at. Um, so classes are kind of hard there, especially with there not being Earth. There's blacktop with we not knowing the weather, and there's only that one pavilion that was reserved for children.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think some things are great, and and I've been taking time during my hermitage to be thinking about things. Some things are great, like vendors. They're great. Classes are great. But you don't want to have the same thing at every event because then you
Mhm.
get there and it's like, oh, here's all the vendors. Okay, let's go through and do a Walmart run. Oh, then we have to go to this class. Then we have this entertainment. Then we have to do this. Then we have to do that. Then why go to the next one? Because it'll be the same flavor.
Mhm. And as much as I would love to have everything at all of them, there's just not enough people in the community willing to step up and teach,
Well,
to
because
share
there's
their
a lot
knowledge.
of, it's a lot of, and people don't like saying it, but I'll say it. It's a lot of trying to control. How do you control, the amount of teaching you can do? How do a lot of the teachers are also vendors. So you got to pay to have people watch your booth. Then you got to pay to have everything else handled. Then you got to go and teach your class. And what? It's an hour class. Y'all guys have
Hmm.
been to Shotgun Tarot, many of you. If not, come out, see me do Shotgun Tarot when I do it at Moe's. That teach Wicca 101. There isn't much time. You can do that in an that's a Wicca 101 intensive is an 8-hour course. That's
Yeah,
your
there's no
whole
way you could
event.
pull that down. How would you bare bones Wicca 101 in an hour?
You can't.
Exactly.
Okay. My moon magic class, how to sit there and figure out planetary moons is 2 hours. you know so you got to look at what is available within a time and space.
Yeah.
Okay, and sometimes that time and space is not everything. Sometimes that time and space is just to go and see what's there, see what you can do, see, get a bit of education, maybe a cookie bite, we'll call it a cookie, or a taste of something. And then that could feed yourself. Now I could see casting a circle, a class on circle casting. I can do
Yeah,
that
at
in an
the
hour.
Beltane, Mo and I did the one ritual,
Hmm.
and then they did the witch trivia, and then we had the girls on the lyra
Yeah.
performing, and I feel like that, and then our makeshift maypole. I think that was plenty throughout the day. It
I think it
filled
was
up the
too. I
day,
mean,
actually.
right. And this is my thing, and probably people go, oh, Aeson, you're being a sourpuss. You want classes? Fine. Go to Moe's, go to CLS, go to any of the pagan stores out there,
The
and tell
barefoot
them the
gypsy, they
instructors
do
you
them
want.
too. Yeah,
They do them.
yeah. And but entertainment, I will say it until I'm blue in the face, is not my forte. I wish that someone please step up and be like, I will be the entertainment guru and bring in, acts, and stuff like that.
Well, here's the thing with it, and this is band. I've had bands. I love Gypsy Rhythm. They are sweethearts. They will. They have done so much, so many Beltanes. Like they performed in the middle of a fucking hurricane. So, you know, they get total kudos and cookies from me.
Yes.
They are a wonderful band, but booking bands are hard. And it's hard for pagan events, especially when you're looking for a pagan band. There ain't that many out there.
And especially not in West Virginia.
Exactly. It's like I would love, if I ever do another event, I would love to have a drumming circle. I
I'm
don't
trying
drum.
to have a drumming circle, but I can't find anyone to lead it. We have time allotted at 5 o'clock. Carver Casey is teaching his class. Directly after that class is over, we are going into the drumming circle to lead us into closing ritual on Saturday.
Right,
And so we're encouraging everyone to bring their drum and we'll see how it goes.
right.
But I can't get nobody to come and lead.
Well, honey, that's just it. I'm not a drummer.
I'm not
You
either.
know,
I have
I'm
no rhythm.
I don't do it. That is not part of me. It's kind of like I'm not fluffy. If someone wants fluffy, I'm not. That, well, you don't have to curse them. You can, send them in, you could send them positive energy to find a better vibration. Fuck that. Get me a rhododendron bush.
And that just brought you full circle back around to that rhododendron.
Uh-huh. Which, by the way, I didn't realize this. Hello, Miss Shannon. How are you? Did you know rhododendron honey is poisonous?
Yes.
I think I need a beehive and a few bushes.
Oh, I love them. I mean, well, they are the West Virginia state,
And
flower.
they are endangered, so you can't dig them up. Just saying.
Mhm. Absolutely.
Yeah. So, there are things that people who don't run events don't get. Curse, hex, bind, defect.
Deflect. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't see. This is the thing. Everyone goes, "Oh, I need to have my shields up." Bullshit. I love that energy. You just give me that energy. I have so many things I can do with it. It's so amazing to like feel like crap, because you're hurting or you're tired or whatever. And then all of a sudden you feel wonderful and you can take that energy and you turn it into something positive, like, you know, money or cookies or, goodwill to
It's
others.
it's good to know how you know you are that powerful is when you can transmute that energy.
Exactly.
That's a big spiritual boost right there. If you
Well,
can do that, then
here's the
you
thing.
have the
A
power
lot
to
of
do anything.
people nowadays, and here we go. I'm gonna sound like the old man. Nowadays, people are running around afraid to step on grass because they're going to something's going to step on them. That's not the rule of three. The rule of three is whatever you do returns to you threefold. It doesn't say what you can do with it when it returns. It's just a question of what you do with it. Um, it's kind of like a lot of new psychics love the little ones that come in and they're like, "Oh, I'm so tired from doing readings." I'm like, "What are you doing it with your own energy for? That's what you have tools for."
Right there. I learned my lesson. I don't know how many times he said that to me.
Use
Now
your
I
tool.
can, I go. I just go, 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 go.
Hmm.
I'm like
Tap
a
into that.
machine.
Well, I create monsters all the time.
We're in
Glad you're
trouble.
laughing about that one. I was a little nervous with that line. I done nothing.
Oh,
But
so
no.
yeah,
So what are we getting into up at Holly Grove State Park again? Do I get to barbecue anybody?
no,
Do I get to blow anything up?
no. We're
Okay.
not going to have fire this year because, due to unforeseen circumstances, our fire people will not be attending.
Oh.
So that is, so far, there was a situation with all the entertainment, but we got one thing sorted out. The other one we couldn't. But things happen, last minute.
Mhm.
Those last 3 days before the event, you better
Everything
not
falls
have
apart.
anything planned
Yep.
other than to focus on the event and to be ready to handle any circumstances that may arise.
Right.
Because you got to think on your feet and just go.
And you make your decisions.
Yeah,
And you make your decisions and you stand by them. And anyone that questions your decisions, you look at them and say, not again.
we were talking about protecting ourselves. That was it.
No, we were talking about in general this thought of, energy is unlimited. Energy is created. You know, we have, the person that remembered it was Einstein that said energy can either be created or destroyed. It can only be transmuted and multiplied. That's all we were talking about. That planting some beautiful rhododendrons in the backyard, darling, and possibly looking at me taking up some honey beekeeping. Since bees are an endangered species, and it's part of our human existence to try to preserve them. And rhododendrons are such good for making honey out of them.
Absolutely. They're so beautiful, and they just grow, and they get so big. And I've seen this picture. There was this 101-year-old woman that I guess had planted one whenever she was little, and it just huge. It exploded. So they're great lifelong companions.
Yes. Yes, we're talking about homesteading. We're talking about
Absolutely,
homesteading the pagan way.
absolutely.
But here's the thing, and this is why I've always been like, I've never understood why people do this, and I've done it myself. They announce the schedule, and then the schedule changes, and then you get these crotchety people that go, "Why did the schedule change?" Well, I don't know. Someone had a flat tire in the way of getting here. I
Mhm.
don't know. A storm came up. Do you really want to go dancing around in the rain at 4 o'clock while the storm is pouring down on you? So, first of all, the entertainment is what you bring. You know, and I'm going to tell everyone, you bring a doogly doo, and you will be dust by the end of the day. I just have that to say to everybody.
What? Mm,
A doogly doo.
what's that?
That is an Australian rain thing.
A rain stick?
Yes, those are forbidden from all Guinevere events.
I got two right there.
They stay home.
I have refrained from looking at the weather and giving myself weather anxiety. So I
Yeah,
have no idea what
right,
we're looking at
right.
because I'm not going to stress about it.
Yes. You know, I would not stress about the weather. We're pagans. We don't melt. That's the
Well,
thing
let's
that
see. You're
Catholics don't
talking about the weather, and at Beltane, it was a pretty
know.
big.
Gorgeous
Um,
day.
yeah. But that's why. I mean, we're very careful about weather and travel, and I cannot stress this enough. Be careful whenever you are traveling to an event.
Yes.
And I'm going to say this. It has been a year since we lost Colin, and we're coming up on our season of all things he loved to attend.
Yep.
So I just want to remind everybody out there to be careful and be safe whenever you are coming out to um, Central West Virginia Pagan Pride, Metro Valley Pagan Pride, whatever else is coming up for the remainder of our harvest season. So now that we've officially started, spooky season, just be careful. That's
That season keeps sneaking up on us. However, it doesn't really begin until All Hallows Eve. But anyhow, and a reminder: drink your damn water. If you pass out one of my events, you are likely to end up beside a tree.
and just roll people down the hill, and they'll end up in the pond.
Hey, that's a great way to make sure they wake up.
Yep.
Drink your water. Bring your water. Bring cash. Why cash?
Yes, bring cash, because while there is some service there, I do not want to promise everyone that it will work properly. It's kind of like, oh, the wind is blowing this way. It stopped working. So just want
Bring
everyone
cash.
to
We will
be,
reiterate. Bring cash. You want
yep.
cash, greenback, gold, silver. We'll even debate some platinum because that's debatable if it's actually profitable or not. But whenever you go to a pagan event, bring cash. Wear good shoes. Yes, I know those cute little pagany, Egyptian-y style shoes are cute. I call bullshit. You're going to strip and break your ankle.
Yeah.
Those boots with heels this high, unless you know how to stay on them for 8 hours, don't wear them. Wear comfortable shoes. This isn't a fashion event. We ain't dressing up.
Well, right, and that brings me to a point. Now, for Beltane, I was all for it. Yes, dress up completely. But I knowing how hot it is this time of year, I do not want to put anyone into a harmful or stressful situation. So come pagany if you want, but keep it cool. So, and just remember, this is a family event, so keep certain things covered. We are going to have kids running around because we are going to have the Epona Circle open for the kids.
And just a reminder on that one, this ain't that type of pagan event. Wrong type of pagan event if you think it's a hookup circle. We ain't doing that. Wrong
No,
coven.
no.
So what is Epona Circle doing this year? Are they going to be making me pretty pictures? Or are we doing clay? Or
I'm not 100%. It's like a complete surprise. But I know that the kids will be making like little potion bottles and
Oh,
having a raven calling contest.
ooh,
Yeah.
yeah, very
Now,
nice.
Lady Morgana is a animal whisperer if I ever saw one.
Uh-huh.
And you get her out, it doesn't matter where she's at home or in the woods, she speaks to the animals, and it is
Right.
magical to see. And she's gonna teach some of that to the kids with the raven calling contest.
Right. That'll
So
be good.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then our kitchen will be open up. It's Greek themed this year, so gyros are on the menu.
Okay. You can also bring a picnic. That's highly recommended, especially if you have dietary requirements. Bring a picnic.
So I'm really excited that we can do different themes every year, and the vendors were able to pre-order their meals this year, and it went over really well. So
That's good.
yeah.
Yeah.
So far, everything's looking good. Our programs. So I'm going to announce this. I have only a limited number of printed programs. If anyone wants them, they are $1 each, while supplies last at the event. And also there will be an option and a link to at the event to do a digital download.
Right.
And that digital download will be for free, but you can only have access to it at the event for free at the event. So
Okay. The other page of this, the other thought of this, I noticed with a warning. Don't wear 200 crystals. This is a mountainous region we are going to. If you throw your neck out, it's going to take a little bit of time for the ambulance to get there. Just saying.
yeah. Um, so it had somebody in our group, in the Central West Virginia Pagan Pride group, ask about things that are also going on during this time, this weekend.
Please tell me we can get Donkey Fest this weekend.
No, we don't
Thank
have
God.
to worry about that. As far as I've seen, we have Holly Gray Park to ourselves.
Yay.
So Cryptid Bash 3, the third year for Cryptid Bash, and this will be the first one that I've missed, is going to be in Hico, okay, West Virginia. So that won't be too far from where we will be.
Right.
So that will be going on. I'm not sure if the Heyman House will be open, but also in Braxton County, the Flatwoods Monster Museum, the Bigfoot Museum is down in Sutton as well, and they are right next to each other.
Right.
So
And there's always Sutton Lake for dunking purposes.
yeah. At the Sutton Marina, there is a little beach area, playground areas, and you can rent boats to go out onto the water. So in case you want to make a weekend of it in the central part of West Virginia, then those are beautiful options.
Mm-hmm.
And sunscreen.
Yes, sunscreen. Wear your dang sunscreen. Bring your sunglasses. It's going to be a sunny day. And if you toast, you toast.
I'm already burnt. Like I got burnt last weekend. Like I don't know if you can see or
I
anything.
can see that. Or did you get the vinegar and brown paper bag out?
Nope, I've been toughing it.
Girl, you'll get you a bottle of white vinegar and some old paper bags and crumble them up and soak them and put them on there and let them dry so that burn will come out.
I'll tell you what I did. So on Tuesday, the RTO girls and myself took the kids and went to Audra. And let me tell you something, that water was cold.
Audra?
Yes. It was
Where's
just
that?
coming down from the rain over the weekend, and the water was roaring. But I like submerged in it up to my neck, and I'm just like, give it to me. But it took the stung out of it.
God.
Deep
All right.
fried witches, get your hot and ready deep fried witches.
Joseph. All right. So we're taking non-perishable food items to go to?
No.
No. We taking cash to go to?
Appalachian Pagan Ministry, they have a video up. If you go to Appalachian Pagan Ministry, their Facebook site, they have a video specifically for Central West Virginia Pagan Pride, and they have items that they are asking for, because there are some that once they are released from incarceration or getting out of rehab or whatever Appalachian Pagan Ministry focuses on, a lot of them don't have basic necessities. So they are looking for, I know, backpacks and I think packs of like white t-shirts, just basic items like that, like hygienic items as well. so that they can pack those backpacks and give them to those in need.
Well, let's see if we can't find that. Now, remember, Appalachian Pagan Ministries, they go into prisons all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see. All right. Let me pause this. We're going to bring it up, bring it into stream, and talk about it.
Awesome.
All right. Let's see what Donna needs. Of course, she needs money. Give her money. This woman's on the road more times than I am.
Mm-hmm. And they have been our charity for years.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we totally back them and support them.
Right. Yeah. All right, Donna, what's your next one? Nope, that's not it. Stop sharing. Give me a minute.
Okay. It's there. I mean, she actually tagged the event in it too. So.
Yep. Here we go. Share screen. Central West Virginia Pagan Pride. Yay. Can you guys see this? Yes.
No.
Yeah, it's right there. It's as big as I can get it. So we're going to have to talk it through. All right. Donations will help bring the lives together. Funds will go to provide study materials, DVDs, and recovery and reentry support. They're looking for shampoo, soap, toothpaste, toothbrush.
Yeah, I know that went by really quick. Yeah.
She's trying to get it in so that people can see it, and we'll show this on the page. Working in the shadows, hygiene products that are dispensable to our unhoused community, new backpacks to distribute said products, new socks, underwear, t-shirts, etc., non-perishable food items.
Okay.
And when we say non-perishable food items, we're talking like ramen, stuff that someone can make very quickly if they are not housed. Okay. Soap, shampoo, mouthwash, band-aids. You know, most of this stuff you can go and grab at like Dollar Tree, Dollar General, you know, throw a box in your thing.
Absolutely.
Doesn't have to be anything major.
And if you can go and get all the little travel size ones and spread them out into like multiple little backpacks.
Right. Think if you're camping, long-term camping.
Mm-hmm.
What do you need? What do you want? What do you wish you had? You know, that's where I would be putting energy into, so that it's easy for you guys to, you know, if you're trying to think of, well, you know, and it doesn't have to be, we aren't talking 300 bars of soap. We're talking grab a 4-pack of Dawn, not Dawn, but Dial. Grab some quick toothbrushes. You know, they're not talking fancy. They're talking quick and easy. If they're moving, they don't need the big economy pack. You need to be able to go into a backpack with everything else you were handed to at the prison.
Yeah.
Okay. And they really don't care what the brand is. Okay.
No,
So if
just
you're going to
thankful to
spend
have what
$20,
they need.
yeah. If you're going to spend $5, you're going to spend 10 or 20 or whatever. Just go grab only $1 stuff because it works best because it's small.
Yeah.
Okay. We're not saying be cheapskates. We're saying remember small, quick, easy to transport. Okay.
Yeah.
Especially for our unhomed community. They're on the road. They're moving constantly. So smaller is better.
Donna is also teaching a class at
Mhm.
noon. It's not really a class, but like a workshop for pagans in recovery.
See, but that's an important class
It
or an
is.
important workshop, and here's why. Um, you're going to have to help me here. I'm not sure which flavor it is, but one of them, their ritual is based around beer. Well, if you're in recovery, you can't do that.
Hmm.
You know, that doesn't help your recovery.
Yeah, and from what I hate to say this because I don't have the paperwork in front of me,
Right,
but her Pagans in Recovery talks about recovery without that God aspect, because a lot of the 12-step programs base it off
right.
God steps. Well, this isn't like that.
Well, and it shouldn't be like that because
Hmm.
none of people don't understand AA is heavily Christian, heavily slanted to Christianity. But the 12 step programs to recovery, the 12 working paths to recover, the 12 working weaves of recovery has a lot to do with your own self growth and really treating the disease
Hmm.
itself. Um, and a lot of people look down upon it. A lot of people look down when you're, stepping out there and, trying to better yourself. I don't care what you're trying to do. If you're trying to go to the gym, there's someone that's going to be cranky about you going to the gym. There's someone going to be cranky that you're
Yeah,
changing paths. And that's all personal fucking growth.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's what this whole year is about. This is
yeah,
what the whole theme of Central West Virginia Pagan Pride is about.
right,
If you get a program, I always write an article for it,
right,
talking about, what the theme means, to me, and
right,
and everything. But it's about the healing of ourselves,
right,
because everything from the classes to the psychics, the readers,
right,
the energy healers, everyone that is there will have something to offer to help you heal and progress on your journey.
right. And that's the whole point in a lot
Yeah.
of it is to progress, to grow past where you're at, to refocus yourself. And I'm sorry, people really get mixed up with spells and they see the glamour of ritual. But when we get to what pagan is, it's about self growth.
Yeah.
It's about self mortality. It's about self finding focus and grounding yourself and working your way through it.
Hmm.
Whether you're working your moons, which is your full and your new moon, and embracing that energy flow and learning how to dwell within that energy and commune with your deity and find connection there to find that soul, or whether you're going totally just not agnostic, atheist towards it, which there's atheist pagan out there, and you just want to learn how to find your own inner voice. That's all part of pagan growth. And a
Yeah.
lot of people don't get that.
No.
They want to turn their ex-boyfriends into toads. Well, honey, they were toads before you dated them. There ain't much magic to that.
Well, that's true.
And the whole thing about learning to love yourself for who you are, that is the hardest lesson in pagan society. you know and then you've got others that what I call, and it really isn't blasphemy, but it really is blasphemy, is when they go, well, anyone can be a witch. No, you have to be made for this. You have to be made to go, okay, universe, so what are you going to teach me today? Are you going to teach me that rhododendrons are poisonous, but they actually make a really great tea that cleanses your liver? If mildred right? Are you going
Hmm.
to teach me how to balance my energy so that I don't reach over and slap somebody for being stupid? Are you going to remind me that, maybe I need to slow down and
Hmm.
refocus, and what is my purpose on this planet? And that's what religion in itself is supposed to teach you.
Yeah.
What is your purpose on this planet? What is your creation in this planet?
Yeah.
And sometimes people don't get that.
Absolutely.
Yep. And I think the other thing that we forget, especially American pagans, because a lot of our listening audience isn't American, is
Hmm.
that we actually have the freedom to do this, to go out and join and have a feast and enjoy ourselves. We aren't fearing being dunked unless you pass out. And yeah, we are rolling your ass down to the creek because that's the easiest way to get fluid around you to cool
Yeah.
you off. Um,
Um,
you know, and don't, and yes, I will. But we as a society, and we see this a lot, and we don't really pay attention to it. We get a lot of freedoms that a lot of other people do not have. Um, isn't it you that has the priest that's already been hauled into the police a few times?
uh, there was a whole situation with me and a priest, but I did not engage.
Okay.
He just received the wrath of the community. I didn't have to participate. Um, but no, I am
Yeah.
very. I mean, other
No,
than
no, no,
him,
no.
and
I'm
I've
talking
been
about the.
publicly in my hometown since I graduated high school. Like everybody knew that I was a witch. I was the witch.
I
And
know, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, is it Madrid? Like, I know I've got a couple students in Latin America that can't leave their homes
mm,
without being covered. And sorry, it's Latin America. It's hot as hell. You can't wear a long sleeve shirt without passing out down there. Because they got their pentacles tattooed on them in publicly viewable areas. And they'll go to jail. Like, it's against the law to be pagan there. Um, so that's something else to remember during pagan pride,
mm,
is that you have the freedom to be pagan. And I think that's something that we forget, that isn't a guarantee. Like, currently we have it.
yeah.
Um, you know,
No, this is a full safe space to be who you are
yeah,
without the fear of ridicule at all.
right. You
And
know,
and if you have any questions, we will have a representative from the ACLU West Virginia there.
yay! Please make sure that they get time to speak about, some of the things going on in West Virginia. And, maybe we need to have a discussion about some of these things that need to be handled.
Well, she'll be in her booth, so
Awesome. Well, I'm glad she'll be in her booth. We can put her to work.
so all
You know.
right.
All righty. We've hit the top of the hour.
Yep. I am gonna go and finish packing
Right.
so I can head to location tomorrow. You don't
Yes.
see me, don't hear from me. Look for videos because I will post videos from location.
Mhm.
That way you know where things are gonna be at and what time to arrive and everything. We
Yes.
opening is at 11 a.m. Closing is at 6 p.m. We got things going on all day long. Stop
Hmm.
out, have fun, be yourself, start communication and networking with other like-minded individuals. We're gonna
Right.
have a great day.
Right. And I'm going to remind everybody, I give hugs. I look like I'm a mean asshole, but actually, I don't mind giving hugs. Just wanted to
Yes.
clarify that in case there are questions, because apparently that has been a question here lately. If you watch the shows, if you like watching the shows, come up and talk to me. If I'm not in a reading, I'm happily to discuss any of the things I've said tonight, many things I say on any show. So
Yeah.
with that, y'all, you guys have a kick-ass night, and we'll see you Saturday.
Bye,
Bye,
y'all.
y'all.